Here's an observation for you, ladies. I've gleaned this from looking back at my own life and also looking at a lot of other women. Sometimes we are overly nice. Sometimes we are overly kind. Sometimes we actually are so helpful for our husband or our children that we are actually training them to depend on us instead of depending on the Lord. Sometimes we are training them to be stuck in immaturity or irresponsibility because, oh, mom will take care of that. Oh, my wife will take care of that. Instead of actually standing back and letting them develop their own relationship with the Lord and learning to depend on the Lord to meet their emotional needs and their needs for security and guidance. Instead of us, jumping in there, shouldn't we be allowing them to actually kind of take off the training wheels and actually look for their own guidance from the Lord instead of depending on us as their Savior? Because last time I looked, next to my name, it didn't say Debbie Chavez Savior. No, only one Savior, the Lord. But sometimes we just subconsciously slip into this thing where we become codependent, where we depend on other people to make us feel good about ourselves, to make us feel loved, to make us feel valued. We want them to like us, and we are just depending on how they react to us. It's like that's everything to us. And again, it's subconscious, but whenever we subconsciously depend on someone else to meet a deep emotional need of ours, we are codependent because we're supposed to really be getting that need met from the Lord. And I think it's often a fear-based thing. I'm expecting my husband to make me feel loved, and therefore I have to kind of walk on eggshells or maybe do everything for him, because if I set any boundaries, especially on any bad behavior of my husband or sinful behavior of my husband, he might walk away, and this person that I'm depending on to meet my deep emotional needs will be gone. So I've got to cater to their every whim. See how this becomes dysfunctional? Listen to what Proverbs 29:25 says. Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in the Lord is kept safe. So sometimes we go too far in being overly nice, overly helpful. We try to become our husband's savior, our kids' savior. We enable them to stay stuck in immaturity and irresponsibility. So here are 2 questions to ask yourself if you're thinking, man, maybe I am a little codependent. Number 1, are my actions preventing my husband or children from becoming mature and responsible? Question number 2, am I doing things for them that they should be doing for themselves? And here's just a 3rd bonus question. Am I looking for my deepest emotional needs to be met by a human being like my husband or children? Or am I actually looking to the Lord for my deep need to feel loved, secure, and valued? God's the only one who can perfectly meet that need.